KSLA News Now.
Good Friday morning. You're watching KSLA News 12 now. I'm Dominic Ben. Here's a look at our top stories this morning. DOTD crews are making sure that roads are ready ahead of the potential storm. That's if you absolutely have to go out somewhere. They salted many major roadways with brine treatment. This is video from the Texas Street Bridge over the Red River. The Caddo Correctional Center is closed next Monday and Tuesday due to the winter weather storm expected over the weekend. There's no on-site visitation. However, visitors can still do remote visits. Visitation is scheduled to resume on Wednesday. And we are following some breaking news this morning in Shreveport. A man is dead after being shot on Mayfield Street. Police say last night they found a man in the middle of the street shot in his back. Police also say they found the victim's vehicle a few streets over on Hollywood Avenue. This morning, they are looking for the person responsible. Also, Shreveport police arrested artist Chisholm. They say he shot at officers Wednesday on Markham Place. Chisholm was already wanted for attempted second-degree murder. Officers found him Thursday morning in a car near Jewella Avenue, and they took him into custody. Shreveport police made a second arrest at Quincy Champ in the horrific child abuse case that happened on Monday. Police say a 5-year-old is in the hospital with a broken nose and wrist, along with bruising covering 60% of his body and more life-threatening injuries. Police already arrested Shadiman Prude. Her charges are upgraded to second-degree cruelty to a juvenile. Champ is also charged with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile. Schools in the Arklatex are monitoring the winter storm expected this weekend. Caddo Parish says all athletics and field trips scheduled for this evening and through the weekend are canceled. Magnet testing for Saturday is rescheduled, and all of the staff is expected to exit school buildings by 6 o'clock this evening. Also, all Bossier Parish schools are open today. School activities past 6 o'clock this evening are canceled. DeSoto Parish, Red River Parish, and Texarkana ISD are doing the same thing. District leaders are working to assess conditions and prepare schools and facilities as needed. They will share updates throughout the weekend and their social media pages as new information becomes available. Texarkana ISD says if you don't see an official announcement from the district about delays or closures, classes will go on as usual. All right, so all eyes on this winter storm that begins this afternoon or this evening.
Yeah, it begins late this afternoon and a huge duration as well to really pick up the accumulation levels in regards to ice and maybe a straight chance of snow as well. Yeah, you're expecting over a half-inch of ice in most areas to make travel hazardous and to unfortunately cause us lots of power outages. But maybe a straight chance of snow on the way too. We'll check out the full forecast for you coming up next.
Now, KSLA First Alert Weather.
Hey, good morning. Welcome on into your Friday. Today is, yes, a First Alert Weather Day here in the Arklatex. Got temperatures out the door in the 40s and 50s. It's of your only concern here for the moment, believe it or not, because radar's completely dry and should be still for the next couple of hours until late tonight. You can download the First Alert Weather app here in the Arklatex, where we'll start seeing the rain chances ramping up, especially around 5, 6 o'clock. It looks like, especially here locally in Shreveport. That might change, though, for the First Alert Weather app wherever you are around the Arklatex. It works for your own location. It's a great time to download it as well. I will say, for tonight, for Shreveport locally, I'm only expecting rain here for the most part. Might late Friday, it might transition over to mixed precipitation. Here is, in essence, what we got going on over the next couple of days. In Natchitoches, here starts with rain tonight. I even have rain for you into your Saturday as well here coming on by. Then once we get into Sunday, you will get in on the mixed precipitation for Sunday morning only. That's especially when you want to be weather aware here around the Arklatex. For Shreveport, it starts with rain here tonight, but that flip of a switch over to the ice and to the sleet really begins in here for tomorrow as soon as you wake up in the early morning hours, and that's going to be dangerous to get through all day long, and that continues as well, yes, into your Sunday. The first alert weather day is mainly for Texarkana for today only in areas of the northern half of the region because mixed precipitation is going to be starting there as soon as tonight and continuing all weekend long. So unfortunately, the bullseye for all that mixed precipitation coming on through is especially keen for areas in the northern half of the Arklatex. But again, everybody's going to be getting some by the time this weekend wraps up. First alert check to your traffic now, heading on into First Bossier I-20 construction zone, which is looking mostly smooth at this rate. If anything, maybe a little slowdown eastbound before you get into Airline Drive, and maybe a tiny slowdown on Airline Drive itself down by the Barksdale Highway. A little tiny delay if you're trying to go over the Jimmy Davis Bridge, in particular going to Shreveport, but it's not horrific by any means. A little delay on Mansfield Road next to 70th Street, and a little on the intersections of LA 3132 here for you. Lastly, Texarkana, all good to go. Again, the radar is completely clear now and should still be for the next 8 to 10 hours. Take advantage of that to take in some last-minute preps. Maybe go out for a walk, enjoy the temperatures while they're nice and cool before it gets cold. And before we get all that wintry precip, we're going to have plenty of updates and keep you posted right here at KSLA News 12 throughout the day and throughout the weekend.
And you can stay connected with us right here on the KSLA News 12 app. Join us right here for our next newscast at 9 o'clock this morning.
And right after that at 10:30, we'll have your first alert weather breakdown. Today we are talking about the weekend forecast, how much ice and snow we're expecting, all the timing of everything you need to know about the wintry storm. Also, feel free to come into the Facebook chat as well. You can ask your own questions. If it deals with anything from mixed precipitation to when is the timing of the storms coming in at my place, those kind of questions. We answer all that and more again 10:30 on our Facebook stream on KSLA News 12.
All right, every weekday at 7 in the morning and 9 at night, you can watch KSLA News 12 now. We will stream your top stories on KSLA News 12, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Have a good day. Be careful.